cut it up. You don't gonna allow me to
That's as you go.
Apple, we need for y'all to improve these speakers on these these devices. We need some beats on these things, right? So we doing a little tribute to Kross because what's his name? Kriss Kelly,
the light-skinned one,
died today. You know, you light-skinned people are so conceited. Oh my God. Anyway, we want to do a little special tribute to him. He passed away on this day of May 1st, Wednesday, May 1st. So rest in peace. We're going to
grab a glass of wine.
Pour a glass of wine. Put on some lipstick. And we're going to have a little chit-chat tonight on the new episode of Hollywood Happenings. I'm AlexisMaurice, and this is...
your boy Trei Hollywood.
Right, and tonight we're drinking Be Flirty, a 2012 bottle.
It's kind of a
Pink Moscato. So that's what we're drinking on tonight. So again, let's toast rest in peace to Mr. Kriss Kelly, of course. So today we're talking about music, all things music. Music.
Yes, we are. And as you can see, we got Fantasia here. Miss Fantasia Barrino, Grammy Award winning, American Idol winner. Her album came out last week, and she has debuted at number 2 on the 200 Billboard, and number 1 in the R&B charts. So I had to turn it on. I had to play that. As you can hear the music playing in the background, that song is called Get It Right.
Hey.
That's off her new album. I really love this album.
I haven't really heard it yet. I've heard bits and pieces of it.
Give me what I want. Well, anyways,
turn that off, please. Thank
yeah,
you.
I'm going to turn it off. I want to, continue to play the whole thing.
I've been hearing nothing but good things about it. My friends, my colleagues at work, everyone has been saying it's such a good album. What are some of the tracks off of it?
Some of the tracks that I'm going to name, I can't really name my favorites because I really love the entire album. But there's one song that's called It Ain't All Bad.
Okay.
It was wrote by Fantasia.
That's number 2.
That's number 2, track 2. Fantasia, Samuel
L. Jackson?
No.
Oh.
Samuel A. Lambert.
I'm about to say Samuel Jackson writing music now. Go, God. Rainmaker.
Which is which wrote that song, co-wrote that song. I think that individual actually wrote majority of the album, produced majority of the album. I think because she only wanted to go with one producer.
Missy does her albums.
No, Missy, she wanted to do one producer this entire album, and it was the Harmony Samuels individual. I think the only other producer was somebody named Naughty Boy, and that was for one song on there, which would have been Side Effects of You. But Side Effects of You is one song that is titled, that's the title track of the album, which is a very deep song. She's really talking about basically kind of being in love with somebody and actually really not really knowing who that person is. Like people told me the side effects of you, what would be caused by being in love with you. That was a real deep album, a really deep song. There's another one called, which is I think is her next single featuring Kelly Rowland and Missy Elliott, called Without You.
That's the song
Without
that
Me.
I've heard.
Sorry.
Without Me. That's
Without
a pretty
Me.
good song. I've heard that one.
She basically there was a interlude basically prior to it where she was saying where she had a dude that was always with her everywhere she went, and he started complaining about being with her. Well, look, this is where I'm gonna be. Where would you be without me?
Without me.
So basically, she's trying to say that you've got this and you do this now and you got this fame, but you wouldn't have it unless it was for me. So I mean, it's a really good album. First week sales 91,000. That's good for R&B because they said R&B was dying. They said it was about pop.
But she's almost platinum if she went 91,000, right? Platinum.
No,
platinum
is $1 million.
Oh,
She's almost.
way to go.
But the thing about it is that most R&B albums that are coming out recently have not even been actually making 70,000 first week. So to make 91,000, and after all the things that happened after her last album that came out, her name was slandered. Well,
I wouldn't say slandered
because of the whole
the
baby daddy
decisions
thing
that she made.
Yeah,
and when you make poor choices, not that I'm judging her,
right.
not judging her, but sometimes you have to be aware of the decisions that you make when you're in the public eye. Messing around with a separated but legally still married man, and then you get knocked up. Then your house, I just heard that she her house got I don't want to say repossessed.
Well, that was a while ago.
No, she just turned over the keys. Like recently.
Well, I mean, I know it started a while ago.
Yeah, and then didn't somebody give her some money when she saved it or something like that?
It was a lot.
I don't know.
And then the whole thing about her, they supposedly trying to kill herself.
Yeah, Fantasia just has a lot going on at times. But I will say this.
She's
the
changed.
bitch looks good.
Woo.
She looks very, very good. I don't know if she got a new stylist. Well, maybe she just got a whole new team or whatever. She looks good. The last couple of performances that I've seen her do on, I don't know if it was Good Morning America or one of the morning shows. The View. She was on American Idol last week. Mm-hmm. She had her album release party here in Charlotte on Monday night. Monday night here. Heard a lot of great things about it. Even heard they took them back to church, but I also heard she didn't stay too long either. Fantasia had some place to go. Yeah. Girl, whatever. If you're going to have an album release party in your quote-unquote home area, we're going to need you to be here through the entire thing. I missed it, unfortunately, because I was stuck at work. I don't know why Trey missed it, but I heard a lot of good things about it. So Fantasia, you get a round of applause.
Welcome back. I'm so glad
AlexisMaurice, and I just need you to stack your money, honey. Get your bank account up now, because we can't be dealing with you.
Well, you know she moved to LA.
And your inconsistencies. That I didn't know.
Yeah, she moved to LA.
Okay.
That's the last album to just be focused. Okay. And she got out there and she got somebody who work out with her consistently. Like I follow on Instagram and she posts pictures when she's in the gym with
she looks good. She looks really, really good. So Fantasia, you're on the right road, on the road to recovery. Yeah. And we just want to see you be successful. Speaking of people who are on the road of recoveries, these R&B divas. So I didn't follow this reality show last season, but I had the opportunity, I guess, was it the season premiere?
Yes, it was.
The new season premiere that came on tonight. Of course, so you have Faith Evans, who really doesn't seem like she's around much. She's like a Nene Leakes to me.
I didn't really ever... She on there?
Yeah. Shade. Nikki Gilbert, which I think she's from Brownstone. The old group Brownstone. Kiki Wyatt, which is... She's hilarious. She's ratchet. She's ghetto. She's a Southern belle. She's beautiful.
Ratchet.
You got Monifa Carter, who's a lesbian. I mean, that shouldn't be the only thing that I remember her about. But she got purple hair.
Yeah.
And she got a boyfriend named Torres. And Selena Johnson. Adding to this season, they're going to be adding LaCorsha Scott, the old girl from Escape. Torsha, whatever. Tasha, Coco, Escape. That girl from Escape.
Yeah,
right.
From Escape. Mm-hmm.
And Miss Angie Stone, she's from Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to Angie Stone. We graduated from the same high school, C.A. Johnson High School in Columbia, South Carolina. That's just my little connection to her.
Oh, okay.
But anywho, just happened to watch that show. Very dramatic. They have a lot of drama when you get a whole bunch of women together. And Selena Johnson, I didn't know she had such a foul mouth.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know that because we really wouldn't only know her from her releasing her music. But
and what is that one song that she had?
The one song. I don't
find it. Let's find out what it is.
Selena Johnson is a Grammy-nominated singer. She's a CEO of some foundation. But guess what? What is the name of the song? I'm your woman tonight and gonna let you go.
I don't know. One of our props behind the actual camera is trying to whisper to us.
Do you want to tell us the song?
He doesn't do a good job. What is the damn song? Tell us what it is.
Hit 'em up style.
That's Blue Contrail. See? Be quiet. Don't sit down somewhere. We listen to the damn props. Props ain't even supposed to be talking. Anyway,
shout out to Blue Contrail. Because that was my.
She should have been on the show. But the songs that come up for her is "Guess What," "I Am Your Woman," and "Slowly."
Okay, this is what this generation probably remembers Selena Johnson from. She was on the song with Kanye West, "All Falls Down."
A radio.
Yes.
All falls down.
That's Selena Johnson. I'm going with it.
Oh, but I thought she had her. Anyway, did you also know that
wasn't she somebody's baby mama?
No, she's Ocho Cinco's sister.
But isn't Selena Johnson also somebody's baby mama? She not somebody's baby mama?
The hell if I know.
Hold on, I gotta look that up.
We ain't been doing no research on this girl because she's let me quote. I think Nikki called her the underrated one today. That was hilarious. But the show is very dramatic. I think my favorite, just watching this first episode, is Kiki
Kiki.
Like Kiki White, she's hilarious.
Shout out to Kiki for following me on Twitter. I appreciate that, Mom.
What did you say to get her to follow you, Trey?
Well, she was just tweeting. I said, you know what? I love Kiki. I love her voice. I said, let me go ahead and tweet her. So I said, Kiki, what's up with that follow? I thought it was light-skinned people were supposed to stick together. And she just died out laughing on my timeline. And then she followed me.
Big Nene teeth laugh.
She, to me, is the Nene Leakes of
yeah, she
R&B
is.
Divas.
Yeah.
She
So I may DVR the show. Whether I watch it when I DVR it, that's a different story. But the show seems a little dramatic. Apparently, Selena and Nikki don't like each other, and Selena was like, "Bitch, you can get the what was the whole Martin thing?
When you come out with
You get the hell out!" Yeah, she did that to that girl, and Nikki, looking like a damn palm tree, got up and she just walked, gracefully walked out. She even was polite and she put the girl chair back where she got it from, and then she walked on out. So it looked like it's going to be a very dramatic season. It's opened up with them trying to decide if they're going to go on tour together and all kind of stuff like that. And Angie Stone looks like she's going to come in and add a little spice to it.
So let me ask you this: out of all the cast members of R&B Divas Atlanta, who do you think shouldn't be there?
Well, to me, I don't think Selena Johnson belongs there. Because it seems like the other girls have a little bit more stardom, a little bit more credentials than she has to be there. Looks like she would have the longest way to travel to rebuild a career. Like, even when you watched...
Because nobody really knows her.
Yeah. Well, maybe we just don't know her, Trey. So if y'all know who Selena Johnson is, please tell us who she is.
Yeah, please.
Comment on the video and tell us what y'all think. Who
because
doesn't
Nikki
belong?
is from Brownstone.
Right.
Faith, we know Faith.
Empty. Is that them? Oh God, we showing our musical ignorance right now.
If I Love You and Grapevine, they had to on Grapevine.
Anyway,
anywho, all of them are relevant.
Yeah.
Even Monifa.
Mm-hmm.
But Selena really isn't as relevant.
Yeah, and the rest of them I would like to see. Latasha, Coco, whatever her name is from Escape. She was singing on the tribute, the Trumpet Awards that they did to my girl Shaka Khan. And she just didn't sound the best out of all of them because she did one of her escape runs, but at the very very end of it was real nasty. It wasn't cute or whatever.
Yeah, you heard that. Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, so I don't know. R&B Divas Atlanta, because there's a new one coming out, which is going to be R&B Divas in LA. So who's going to be on that show?
Well, it's going to be the divas by the name of Kelly Price.
Good choice. Which Kelly should have been on this show. To me, she would fit more
with that cast.
With these bigger.
I guess maybe because is she in LA? I guess maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Shantae Moore.
Shantae's got a man at home. Who used to date Kenny Lattimore.
Yes.
Married to Kenny Lattimore.
Yes. Also, Little Mo.
Perfect fit. Little Mo, we pissed off though because we tried to cast you in our show, The Struggle. And you already committed to R&B Divas LA.
You fit better in The Struggle.
Girl, we need to talk. Anyway.
And if y'all know who Lil Mo is, y'all know who Lil Mo is. Also, Claudette Ortiz.
I don't even know why she's on here. Who is Claudette Ortiz? Let's tell the people.
Claudette Ortiz is from the group called City High. Remember City High back in the day? City High. Oh, City
what would
High.
you do if your
man was at home crying all alone on the bathroom floor because he's hungry? Any only way to feed him. That song. That's Claudette.
But no, she had another one too, though, right?
I don't even know no other.
We just was talking about it.
We were?
The hook. The hook.
Was I drinking at that point?
No, we was just sitting down there talking about it before we started filming. It's a known hook that she has on a song or something like that.
I don't remember. Don Robinson.
From In Vogue.
Yes.
I think that's great. That's
good.
a great fit.
Even though Don been looking kind of rough these days.
Yeah, child.
She looking kind of rough. And then the last member is Michelle.
I don't even know who that is. Are you even saying it right?
Michelle. Okay, Michelle is a simple. I don't even know who she is.
So tell us who she is.
Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit on it. Okay.
Oh, that's another song from.
That's about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's a good one.
I remember that song.
Yeah, me too. Okay, go ahead.
I don't even want to read really anything on Michelle because she's really not a diva. Like, I really want to say who I think they can replace.
Deborah Cox should have been on there.
Yes.
For one.
Tamia.
To me, it should have been on there too.
That you just said zoo.
That's it. That's the only other.
I did, and I know you're gonna cuss me out for saying this, and then you're gonna go off, possibly. But in replacing any of those two women, and I'm saying this because she lives in LA, Toni Braxton, she could have been one of them. Even though she has her
Toni Braxton too sedity to do something like that. To do that show. To me, I think she is.
And so is what's that girl named Kelly?
Kelly Price. Kelly Price is not sedity.
Watch when this show airs.
You think so?
Watch when the show airs.
She doesn't strike me as someone who's sedity. She strikes me as someone who's kind of down to earth.
Watch.
And she's very serious about her craft. Trey, you act like you know her. You don't know her.
I know Brandy though.
And what does that supposed to mean? Brandy told you Kelly Price is sedity?
No, I just felt like throwing that out there.
Oh, bitch, please. Whatever. You always got to put a plug in.
Toni Braxton is not really sedity. Toni Braxton is. Where do you see sedity at when it comes to
just like Tamar said in Braxton Family Values, she don't even like to eat regular soulful food no more. She on this whole.
That's because of her health. It's because of her health.
But she can eat it in moderation.
That's kind of boring. Eat in moderation.
Toni on this whole.
That means you got to break it up into different parts on the plate. Put your one over the rice over here, the string beans over here.
You know that's how you sourdoughs do. Y'all eating sections. People from the hood show we just put everything all up on the plates, suck it up, all in the same fork, everything, just mix it all up to have a big pot of gumbo.
Why had the fan just then? Why didn't I have the fan? Why did not have the fan?
So R&B Divas LA is coming soon.
Yes, we don't have a release date on it, but trust and believe.
Yeah.
We will have that, and when it does premiere, we're going to be talking about that, because that's going to be funny.
So speaking of music, we've been talking about, there have been pictures of baby
Blue
baby Ivy. Blue Ivy surfacing.
We have seen Blue Ivy more so now than we did when she was a baby and when she was so cute and innocent. But a lot of people, a lot of websites, a lot of tweets, I've been seeing a lot of posts that Blue Ivy has been looking very tomboyish.
She looked like Ben.
She does. She looked like
Ben. Blue. Yeah.
Like
not Ray J. Lord have mercy. I hit it, 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 I hit it first. And that song just released a video, or he just released a video to that song. Ray J, grow up. Like I know we talked about I Hit It First maybe like 2 episodes ago, but like seriously.
But the song is catchy.
It's catchy, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a nice little summer.
The video was kind of
summer
funny.
Spring little banger in the club or whatever, but that's just like so stupid. It's just like really, really stupid. But Beyonce, I'm gonna need for y'all to comb that damn baby head.
Like she has a fro.
Yeah,
she has a Tim. She has
I don't
a shirt.
understand why people think babies just having hair everywhere is cute.
It's not.
Tame that shit. Put a rubber band around that thing, or put some a little hair or gel.
Something.
You can't put gel on baby's head.
But
get some
water.
Some Johnson & Johnson.
Some lotion.
Or whatever. No, Johnson & Johnson wash head. What you call it? Shampoo.
Maybe you get an endorsement with Johnson & Johnson.
Right, that would be hot. Get her an endorsement with Johnson & Johnson. Wash that damn baby hair and put some rubber bands up.
She got a lot of hair.
And put some damn plaits in that shit. Cause you ain't got no business letting that baby run around with hair every damn way. Just cause there's a little bit of curls in it. Everybody think little baby's hair be cute. Put that shit in the damn barrette and let that girl be a damn girl. And stop letting that baby walk around looking like a damn boy all the time. I ain't talking bad about your baby. I'm just questioning your hair doing.
Well, you know, Beyonce hair don't always look good, so I mean.
Yeah, that's true. She just lets it just flow out. But the baby's cute. Baby look just like
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, don't you think?
I said the same thing the other day. I had 3 other friends. Somebody, no, it don't. You look like Beyonce. That baby looks just like Jay-Z.
They just beehives. That's all that is. They die hard beehives. But to me, when Jay-Z was hold the little cute little baby Blue Ivy in his arms when he was walking out, and then she was looking mean. You know, she was mean mugging just like her daddy. And then, you know, having her in his arms, they look just alike. They look just alike.
Did you see the picture that was posted? I saw it on Instagram. There was a picture of the picture that you're talking about when he was holding Blue Ivy, and it was like a thing that said, "Daddy put me down." He said, "Is that Keisha Cole over there? Daddy put me down, so I can go be her ass." When I saw that shit, I died laughing. Look at that baby. That's Jay-Z.
Yeah,
That
the
is
baby looks
Jay
just like,
Z.
it's a cute little girl though. She's very, very cute, but we want to know her to be as a cute little girl. We don't want her looking like no
Look at those
damn
sneakers she
boy.
got on. Like,
What's wrong with the sneakers?
I mean,
that's a big ass baby.
That's a
She's
big ass-
big ass girl.
yes. So, I just think that we can girl her up a little bit. You know, she wearing these big old shirts.
Let me tell you something. Blue can do whatever the hell she damn want to do. She gonna have her own children's line of clothes. She gonna have that. That's gonna be a.
Look at that face. That's Jay-Z.
Well, yeah, look just like a boy though. Lord
It
have
does
mercy,
look like
she
a boy.
Just like a boy.
It does.
But cute baby Beyonce. Just put some barrettes or something like that in the girl hair.
Yeah, why not?
Another thing that talking about in the music industry, of course, is the Accidental Racist song between Brad Paisley and LL Cool J. So they had a collaboration together, which they did a song. It was sort of kind of like, it almost came off, if you guys had the opportunity to listen to it, like an excuse, try to justify racism and things of that particular nature.
As to why it happened.
Yeah, as to why it happened and all kind of stuff like that, and what his intentions of actually doing the song was all about. So I was actually reading up on this just a little bit, and it says here that the seed for Accidental Racist was planted after Brad wore an Alabama t-shirt showing his support for the legendary country band. The graphic on the front of the shirt included a Confederate flag. For those people who are from the South or who live in the South, child, we all know what the controversy the Confederate flag brings up, which prompted someone on Twitter to call him a racist.
Brad.
Right.
Okay.
The situation provided creative grist to examine race and perceptions. Brad co-wrote the song with Lee Thomas Miller, who credits include the Trace Atkins' You're Gonna Miss This, Jamie Johnson's In Color, and Joel Nichols' The Impossible, and Brad's Hit the World, and I'm Still a Guy. Brad played the song for LL Cool J and invited him to be a part of it. The rapper was excited about Accidental Racist and wrote his rap portion of the song. And since then, the two have become very close. LL Cool J's album came out yesterday, April 30th.
It did?
Authentic. Right.
Wow.
Well, I was in the barbershop today and everybody was saying the same thing. They was like, damn, LL.
You know, to be honest with you, I think Eve CD came out. No, it comes out soon.
She's coming out with another CD?
Yeah, she does. It either came out the 30th or it's coming out in May. I think it comes out in May.
Mm-hmm.
But if you and the reason why is he's been getting this racist thing. I don't know if you all know who Brad Paisley is. He's a Caucasian American singer.
Country.
He sings country and southern rock.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he's basically been said that he's racist.
Right, and he used the song as a catalyst. He used the whole T-shirt situation as a catalyst to kind of examine the, I guess, racism in America. The lyrics are actually kind of neat because he was saying how, the excuse for racism in a sense is, I'm from the South and I have Southern pride, just so happened to be the same place where slavery and everything took place.
Wow.
Was the hub for slavery. I don't mean to be a racist, but it's just kind of in my nature. And so during the rap portion of it, LL was like, don't judge me because I wear a gold chain.
Oh,
and so Brad praised, he was like, you don't judge me for my iron something, and LL was like, I'm not going to judge you for the iron whips or something like that. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just very awkward. You guys listen to the song.
Kind of like judging a book by its cover, kind of saying, don't judge me.
Yeah, it seemed that way, but I don't know if they achieved artistically what they were attempting to achieve, in a sense. A lot of controversy around the song. The two ended up, like I said, doing another song on LL's album that just came out on yesterday. The story is kind of dead now, but they're, with LL's album coming out, everyone's kind of interested to see what's going to happen with the song on LL's album. But I thought I would mention that or whatever because I thought that was quite interesting. The last thing on our docket today, because I had to bring out my notes for this one. Yeah, okay. My notes. I'm bringing out my notes. We're going to talk about Fix My Life, Iyanla, witch doctor, as as Funky Dineva calls her, a witch doctor, big ass teeth. Iyanla Vanzant. So, new episode or new season of Fix My Life, and this one actually was about, or had Sheree Whitfield, former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Sheree Whitfield, and her
Yeah, a lot of notes there, but
Bob, which is her ex-husband.
NFL,
And the
NFL.
the whole intent of the show was to help them be better co-parents. And it's obviously clear that Bob and Sheree just do not like each other. So a couple of things that I took a note on that I thought the show was hilarious. At the end of the day, Iyanla ain't fixed shit. She ain't fixed shit when it came to Sheree.
If you watch the episode, that sums it all up.
She ain't fixed shit. She wasn't able to fix a damn thing with Bob and Sheree. So this is sort of the kind of the background on Bob and Sheree. She married him. Bob slept out within the first 2 days of their marriage. I think she even said it was like the honeymoon. She couldn't remember if it was the first night or the second night. He slept out. So that should have been a red flag from the beginning. Iyanla told her that. So Iyanla also went and took her to Chateau Sheree. So this is where the attitudes start coming out of Sheree a little bit. Iyanla was like, Sheree has been building Chateau Sheree for years. Yeah. I thought that was very shady in the interview. And then she said, Sheree said that she was building the house for her children.
For her children.
What do you think about that? Because she really felt that deep down in her soul. In her sanctified soul. Okay. She felt that she was building that house for them children. I just don't see that. Tell me something, a home for her kids, blah, 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 blah.
May 14th.
When them children graduate and move on about their business, they ain't gonna be interested. I don't think they're gonna be interested in. Yeah, they want to go move in their own damn apartment and stuff like that. Sheree trying to make it seem like the house, the Chateau Sheree, is for them, but Iyanla was trying to get her to realize, honey, this house ain't about them. Well, this is about you.
Well, keep in mind, she did state that she's been building the house forever. So the kids were younger when she
didn't get no money from the house.
The kids were younger when she started.
Right.
So if anything, she wasn't really thinking about.
And that boy, he's kind of old now, I think, or he's getting old.
The girl, I know she
actually look a whole lot better in the little very small clip that they did for Sheree's daughter.
I really feel that Sheree's plan was for this house to be for a family.
Well, what she was planning was to still be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that's a big fat negative. And so she ain't got no more money coming in to fix it.
I don't know where she's getting money from. But
well, she trying to sue Bob. And Bob was trying to tell her, you're messing up the Whitfield fortune.
The house is still being built.
It's not even finished yet.
It's not been built. I mean, it's being built, but it's not finished.
Right. I just think Sheree just might need to cut her losses. And Iyanla was saying, you can create a home whatever you want to. It doesn't have to be this big spectacle. Because at the end of the day, it's incomplete. It's very incomplete. It don't take that long to build people houses. Usually people got their financing and everything up to par before they start building the house. And then now Sheree ain't got no money. She's trying to sue Bob. I like Sheree though.
I do
but
too.
This interview really, to me, put her in a negative light. And it made Bob looked like he was more willing to adjust and everything in the beginning. He was being open. He was being honest. Sheree was coming off very bitter.
I think Sheree
very angry.
Is a scorned woman.
Yeah, she is. She got a lot of deep hurt and resentment. And she kept trying to say, I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. But
she might need to do her own lifetime what is it called, a movie or something, and that may actually bring it out of her. I don't know.
What?
Because she's really still hurt, and she can sit here and lie and
it's written all over her face.
It is. Her demeanor, her body language when she was sitting there, you can tell that she is.
Yeah. And she tried to
play it off. And this is her time to put it out.
Right. This is the opportunity for you to showcase your femininity or whatever when it comes to you and who Sheree is. Then she got mad at Iyanla because she said Iyanla was questioning her finances. What does that have to do with me co-parenting Bob? But Iyanla was trying to get her to see that you're trying to build this house and it's incomplete after all these years because you still got a lot of incomplete things inside that you need to resolve. She felt that Iyanla was out of order, child. So before they moved on to the next part of the show, she wanted to sit down and meet with her.
I really think that it was wrong.
It was out of order. She said it was out of order. And then Iyanla said you got a lot of feminine rage and bitterness that was inside of her. That was hilarious. Like I said,
Sheree.
Yeah,
Sheree.
Sheree. Right. She kept going.
Oh my God, I'm telling you gonna say Sheree.
I had to catch it for a minute. Her and Bob was going on. Bob basically said, I don't like you. You don't like me. So let's just stay unliked.
Unliked.
That had to hurt.
It did have to hurt, but I gotta use
But she
that.
said that she wasn't moved by it. She said, I don't like you either. Or whatever. But
I think she's lying.
come on. She's a woman. She's very emotional by nature. I know that had to her. She cannot sit there and tell me, hearing your ex-husband say, you don't like me.
Father of your children.
I don't like you, the father of your children. And he's basically saying, I don't want shit to do with you for the next eternity. Or whatever the case may be. And let's just stay unlike. And so, almost like, how does that make you feel, Sheree? It doesn't make me feel nothing at all. Like, Sheree needs to really stop walking around acting as if she's like this I'm on top of the world, emotional, bottomless pit. I don't know. Sheree, I would really love to see you rise from the ashes.
I really want good for her.
Yeah, I do, because I like her. I really hate that she's left off of the show, because it's like all of her relationships have crumbled or whatever. Her and Lawrence don't even talk anymore. She said that he messed up her hair. Her hair looked beautiful on the show, by the way.
It did.
And she's just, she's not friends with Nene anymore.
I'm gonna try to reach out to her.
And
I can be the new
what?
Lawrence. Maybe I can be her new gay friend. I'm trying to get it in where I can get it in at, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make this show right here elevate to greatness.
Yeah.
I gotta use any type of sources I can use.
I
got more celebrity people following me on Twitter. I gotta use that to my benefit, right?
Right. Start retweeting these videos out.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. I got my ear helping me.
Iyanla said, when the elephants fight, the grass suffers. She said, you're measuring. Why are you measuring, Sheree? You are blocking, deny, God, I can't even understand my damn handwriting. Block, delay, hoarder, destruct, harbor, destruct. I don't know what the hell I was saying. But Iyanla had some great shit that she was saying during this particular show that I've been trying to use for the last couple of days, but I just ain't got the right opportunity to remember and say these things. But Sheree, girl, get yourself together. You ain't on reality TV no more. We need you. No, we don't need you, but I would love to see you.
I would love to see greatness.
I really would love to see Andy bring her back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
You too?
Sheree has a lot to offer. She just got to work through that feminine rage and bitterness that Iyanla says that she has.
You know what'd be funny?
What?
If she comes back.
Well, word on the street is they haven't completely axed Kim out. It's contingent upon her ratings from this season on the show.
Ratings of
Don't Be Tardy.
Don't be tardy for the party.
So that's what I hear. I hear that. I'm not sure how true it is, but that's what I hear. But anywho, so if they don't throw Kim off the island, then Kim is going to be back, which to me makes for another great season, because Kim kind of has to rebuild her relationship with all the women. Because per the reunion finale, part 3, everybody was relieved to see Kim go.
Kim and Portia don't really have anything against her, so maybe that might be, Portia might be.
Yeah, Kenya did have some nice things to say about Kim. Mm-hmm. So then not her and Nene are talking again. So I would really like to see, I would love to see Kim come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I felt that way at first, but I really don't see what she would benefit, what she would bring anymore. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's TV, so now she kind of has to rebuild her relationships with these women, and she can't have that I don't give a fuck attitude.
She gotta kiss their ass?
No, not kiss their ass, but basically my show flopped. And I still need a job, so I need Bravo's help to help me.
I can check the ratings on that. I'm gonna check on that.
Don't Be Tardy? Yeah, we'll talk about that time after next.
Yeah.
But we're gonna come back.
Time after next.
Next time we guys have a show, we're gonna be talking about Jason Collins.
Yes.
We're gonna be talking about Amanda Bynes, and we don't know what the hell is going on with her. Love and Hip Hop. Some more Real Housewives of Atlanta news too that's brewing, and we'll talk about that the next time we actually come. And why the hell was Juanita Bynum in jail? Ciao. But anyway, thanks guys. We'll see y'all later. Toodaloo.
Adios.